G'day. Welcome back to day 5 of the challenge. Hi, I'm Mike and I am clearly an idiot. I completely forgot to tell you how to put the images, the screenshots, into the PDF. So I've got a second video for you today to explain that. Let's get that out of the way. So just to keep this video short, I'll do that in a separate video. Then, once you've got the images in, you've got your final PDF, then do your final check. Make sure you go through that, check everything, 5-10 minutes. You've already done the editing earlier. Just a quick check over just to make sure there's nothing crazy in there, nothing embarrassing. You're saying the right thing. You're checking your facts. Then don't overthink it. Just get it out. Send it to your client. I've got some sample text here. You do not need to use this, but I'll drop it into Circle so that you've got a copy of this. I think you want to be upfront about the fact that you've used AI to help create this. It isn't the only thing you've done, but I think mentioning that you're experimenting with AI, because maybe they want to talk about experimenting with AI. Maybe that opens up a whole conversation of how you can help them and their business use AI, because they realize that you are ahead of the curve and already playing with this stuff. I put together something I thought you might find interesting. Like, there's no pressure here. If you don't find it interesting, throw it away. It's all good. It looks at your main competitors. Sorry, that's in brackets there. You probably want to change that. But they love seeing what their competitors are up to. No ask here. I mean, that's Claude's language. You put it in your language. I mean, change it into your actual language too. But what I mean is use the words that feel right to you. You know your client far better than I do. You know you better than I do. But I would say, like, let me know if you want to chat about this, what you're looking for here with this free gift. Yes, there's some reciprocity going on, but you're looking for feedback. You're trying to understand them and how you can give them something of more value next time. And you're also looking for how can you improve your service here? How do you improve your system for this? What do they find valuable? Remember, you're getting here some of my experience, but you're getting all of my assumptions, and they might not be right for you or in your local market. Maybe they're wrong. So learn and iterate and keep changing this skill. But I do believe that this is something that you could sell. You could probably add 100 or 200 bucks a month to your monthly retainer and just increase that, and then offer to give them a new competitor report every quarter. And you could say, like, we can look at new competitors each quarter, or maybe you want us to redo the same 5 competitors and see what they're up to. You could include ads in here. Remember, we had that whole other Google Ads document as a second document. Kuda, who's in my mastermind and in Ads to AI, has built a whole tool for looking at, actually Mike Deary did as well. Another member built these tools to look at the ad library. And you can build this to look at the meta ad library and scrape or take images of your competitor or your client's competitors' ads, and then say, right, what can we learn about them from their ads? And is there anything in here that we can use? Is there any way that we can position against this? It's all useful stuff, but figure out for you what is the most useful, what you want to create, how you want to create value. And then, if you want, come and join me in February for the Sellable Services Challenge. So if you liked this challenge, this was just one of 11 possible things that I've built for you. I've got 10 more, all designed to potentially generate some additional revenue. I'm not promising this is going to make you 100 grand or anything, but I do think it should be able to pay for the price of admission very, very easily. Plus, I got a money back guarantee. What do you get? You get a portfolio website. So I've built a website that lists these 11 services, kind of similar to what you're seeing here on the page. If you don't have a website yet as a freelancer, maybe, or this is a little side hustle that you want to run and you need to build a little website quickly, I'm going to give you a full working website. Obviously, you can change that, change the colors, change the fonts, change the words, change it as much as you like, but just to get you started quickly selling these services. Then I've got 11 productized services. Again, you can adjust them as much as you like. You just have a chat with your friendly AI on how exactly to do that. A whole bunch of examples. I think there's 51 instead of 55. I'll change that. And the sales material that you need to actually sell this. So examples of how you might sell it, how to ask, and so on. Plus a whole bunch of bonuses in here. So my scripts and sheets mastery course, which I sell, my negative keyword script, my Claude Code course. Claude Code is the tool that really accelerated my progress over the past 12 months or so. It is phenomenally powerful. I'm going to show you how to use that. And then over 4 weeks, we're going to do this together live. So I'm going to give you all 11 services, but I'm going to pick one that we work through in even more detail than we have this week to show you how to do this the way that I did on day one. Remember when I put that single prompt in and said go, and it built this entire report that you've built bit by bit this week? It built that whole thing in a few minutes. That's what we're going to do for all of these services. I've been testing some of these out and they are so cool. I've put a very, very approximate amount over here. It is entirely up to you what you sell it for. I would do the same pattern that we've done here in the challenge. Create one and give it away for free. One, you'll decide by doing this, actually, no, this isn't a service that seems right for us as an agency or for me as a freelancer. Some of these just won't work. If you only do lead gen, then things like making sure that their product feed is ready for an AI world, then that isn't going to be valuable. But if you're an e-com, one of those probably pays for the whole course. Making sure that their storefront is ready for AI. This is the one that we built this week. Video storyboards, one of my favorites. So creating a video script and then visually showing that as a storyboard. We're going to work through one of these. Haven't quite decided yet. Doesn't really matter, but we're going to do that over 4 weeks. Oh, actually, yeah, we do. We're going to do the client portals one because that's the best chance of recurring revenue, I think. I'll give you a whole bunch of stuff beforehand. Then we're going to meet every Wednesday during February. Here's what we're going to cover. I won't read it all out to you. You're smart. You can read it. But we'll set everything up so that you can do it the really quick, smart way. This is not just for these sellable services. The skills that you'll learn through here, you will take forward so that 2026 is the year that you feel like you mastered AI. Then we're going to build your first client portal and work out what to put in there and how to do it the smart way. Then we're actually going to turn this into a website that you can give to your client. So many of existing members have done this. Paul in particular in my mastermind has moved all of his clients to password protected individual client portals instead of sending PDF reports. And he said it has absolutely changed the relationship that he has with them, where they go to get answers. Everybody understands who's doing what and what's been done because everything's in real time. His clients absolutely love these portals. That's why we're going to start there. And then in the final week, we'll cover how you can use these services, how you can sell it, how you can use it for lead gen. I haven't really talked about that at all yet, but that competitor intel report that we just created, you could send something like that to a new prospect or someone on your dream 100 list that you've targeted. I would love to work with that person. Let's give value before we ask. Kind of a little bit of what I've done here with the free challenge, possibly. Maybe building a little bit of reciprocity with you. There's also some urgency here because we're kicking this off in a couple of weeks. So if you want to join us, it's $499. There is a full guarantee on this if you do the work. This is not a, I looked at it, I couldn't be asked, I didn't start. In that case, no, sorry, you don't get your money back. But if you do the work and you still haven't made a sale in 90 days, I will give you all your money back. So there is zero risk here other than you deciding that you don't want to do any work, in which case, please don't join. If that's you, please don't join. But the fact that you're here and the fact that you're still watching this video 9 minutes in, I don't think that is you. I'd love for you to join us. If you're an Ads to AI member, don't pay any money, please. You're going to get this. You get to join us along through February, jump into all of these calls, and you get this for free as part of your Ads to AI membership. So yes, if you're really smart, you're thinking ahead here and going, well, hang on a minute, for about the next 12 hours, I can join the whole thing for $649, or I can buy this for $500. Price for Ads to AI goes up tomorrow to $799. This is staying at $499. I've never been a good salesperson. I want to give you tons of value. I hope you decide to join us. I'd love to see you there. If you want, click that button, 8020brain.com/Feb, and I will see you on February the 4th, and we will make you some extra revenue. See you soon. Bye.